What's up, guys? Sub-Zero here, back for another VOD review. Today, we have a foreign VOD review for you guys. This is a really interesting one. So, I was just going through the match histories of players who have been climbing a lot on the patch, who have just had an absolute explosion in LP. And I came across this Vietnamese player. I'm going to do my best to pronounce this. Đầu Trâu Mặt Hổ is, as far as I know, a pretty decent way to pronounce this name. You Google translate that, and it translates to ox head and tiger face. I honestly have no clue what this comes from, but I'm gonna call him Oxhead or Ox for the rest of this VOD. Ox has been climbing an insane amount. You look at this, right? On May 2nd, just a couple of days ago, there were 450. They were not quite challenger yet, actually. They were, had dipped into GM. Today, they have crested 1,300 LP. They're rank 8 Vietnam. And the other interesting thing about this match history is this is not like a one-trick match history. Sorry for all the one-trick enjoyers out here. You can see there's basically like two categories that this player falls into. Is they play Fast 9. You can see a lot of this, Vex Fast 9 stuff. And then also Meeple stuff. A lot of Meeple stuff as you kind of just scroll through this match history. Meeple. Every once in a while, a random Fizz 3 Meeple game. But it's quite interesting. There's not much reroll here. Every once in a while, you have an 8th on Stargazer, but overall, barely any reroll, just a lot of Meeple and a lot of Fast 9. And so I thought, okay, you know what? We must VOD review this player here. I also used my VOD review tool that I kind of coded. Honestly, it's not perfect to get a VOD of them playing. So I think this is going to be somebody who I do not believe anyone else in the world has a VOD of this player, unless, there's some Vietnamese players out there who are Giga knowers and, maybe this player is known. But hey, I found a VOD. This is them playing on ladder, and so I thought, okay, we must watch it. So we start off here. If we do like that Meeple opener a lot, we do have this Meeple pair to hold on to. We do also have a lot of pieces, right? The Ezreal pair, the Lissandra pair here, the Cho'Gath here, the Milio here. I mean, a lot of different options available to us in this spot here. This is this portal that gives you the bunch of 1 cost to start the game. It's 6 1 costs to start the game, so you can usually... Most players, I would say, use this as direction for 1-cost reroll, but as you saw from Ox's match history, this is really not a player who likes playing reroll that often, and you can see here we kind of make a pretty decent board here, and we'll see where we go from there. Spirit Redemption, too tanky. Epoch, don't think it's going to be too tanky, or Spirit Redemption, you could make the double Redemption Slam, which I did check this during one of my games. I believe it does work. It does double heal, gives you essentially like 15% of missing HP. I don't know that it's that good here. I mean, I'd be looking at Epoch here, I guess. Worth the wait even. I mean, if I was a normal player playing on this patch, I would be looking at, okay, let's, maybe play like a Stargazer game. Maybe we'll play like an Ezreal game or something like that. But looking through this player's match history, I don't think that's what we're going to see. Maybe even a portable forge here for a good item for direction. Yeah, I could see that being very good as a tank item. Late game scaling, you don't see people take this that often. However, for someone who does like Fast 8, Fast 9 style strats, yeah, this is going to be a late game scaling game. Like I said, I think this augment on release last set, because it came out last set, right, was kind of broken. And then they nerfed it really hard to the point where now it's just kind of okay. It used to give you that 2 EXP on minion rounds as well, which was just not okay. That should never have been a design for an augment. I'm not sure if it was an oversight or if they really just wanted it to be broken, but either way, this augment should not have existed in that form. So now it's just giving you 2 XP per normal round here, and then we will, eventually, not get the EXP on minion rounds. You do get that really big burst in stats once you reach the 5 cost, but obviously it's different. Also, I am watching this and realizing, yes, I did have a team planner on while I was recording this VOD, so apologies for the... I wonder which team planner this is. Maokai Akali here. Honestly... Might have been a Bel'Veth reroll game. So honestly, the further we get into the game, the less you'll see those units. But if that tilts you, I don't know. Comment down below. I'm doing it to steal engagement. Okay, not really, but that would be a decent idea. All right, we are really just playing an okay start to this game. This is one of the things I'm really curious in watching from Ox, this player here, is that this patch, Fast 9 to me feels quite weak, actually. The best of the best can make it pop off, but I was watching Wei Jin Iverson earlier, and he was like, yeah, Fast 9 just kind of sucks, because reroll is so strong. And so for a player to do so well with Fast 9, there must be something really interesting going on here. Fast 8 and Fast 9, both of them, a little bit weak compared to all the reroll stuff here. Cosmic Hex or Steamroll, I don't know that we can take Steamroll, but I don't know that we can take Cosmic Hex either. I mean, our board's actually not that far from being strong. I would just grab the Steamroll here. We'll see in a second what we got. That is one of the downsides from spectator mode is you cannot actually instantly see. We can see what orb they get here. If it's the white one, then it's Evelyn, and yep, it is. So we do get Evelyn here, and we did get a Pantheon 2 there. Wait a second. Oh, I'm silly. This was gain a 2-star 2 cost, lose 3 champ. Okay, well, then that makes a lot more sense. Sorry, it was like covered up by some stuff earlier. Okay, well, a 2-star 2 cost, grab the Pantheon 2. This gives us actually a reasonable unit that fits on the board, and we have the Cho 2 to fit with it as well, which is kind of funny. It's interesting. Are we not even going to play it? It feels like you kind of must play this guy on the board, but I mean, it doesn't really fit. And yeah, we're going to play this version and not play the Panth 2 here. Just too hard to fit on the board. You know what? If I was a person who plays Teamfight Tactics, and I am, I would see this Choga or the Pantheon and say, oh, this could be a Pantheon plus Milio reroll game. Now, once again, I don't think our hero here in this game is thinking of that, especially because we took an augment that says you're not going to play reroll. So you probably don't have to worry about that too much in this game. We're going to pivot into 4 Dark Star. Ooh, now this is a nice pivot of the board. This is beautiful, actually. So it gets totally out of the meeple there, finds the 4 Dark Star with the Pantheon Brawler Replicator, double duty on this board, and we get to play for Dark Star. So beautiful ability to actually find a strong board here with the Pantheon, just getting totally out of the meeple, which I think a lot of people would have stayed stuck on, said, oh, I have this Poppy too, I want to play around meeple. Makes sense with Replicator and stuff like this. But no, I mean, 4 Dark Star is such a spike in traits. I've talked about this a million times. It's just so much stats now for Dark Star. I think it was on set release, or maybe on PBE, was a little weak, and then they buffed it pretty significantly. And now it's just an insane amount of stats onto your board. Anytime you can play for a Dark Star, this is why stuff like Kaiser Reroll works. 45 AD and AP for your all your Dark Star units is just nutty. I'm going to level up here, look for some kind of strong slam here, and yeah, look at this. I mean, already this is our idea, is that we're going to make the Gwynsu's Rageblade Slam, we're going to make the Sunfire Slam as well. It almost looks like we're watching a Setsuko VOD review, is we are angling here for Fast 9 from the spot. The Gwynsu's Rageblade can be an item for Vex, can be an item for Graves as well. So yeah, I mean, just a very solid Fast 9 item in general. And yeah, the real question is, how are we going to make it there with, I mean, a decent spot, but really we need a secondary Econ Aug to get there, I would say. And Invested might fit the mold for that. The only problem is this augment is very, very risky to take on 3-2, especially just going down 2 complete, econ augments here. Eventually, this will become combat, but it's not combat at all right now. Means you're going to get a little bit cleared this stage, especially because of how strong reroll is. Though I don't know that we have another option if our goal is Fast 9. And yep, Ox agrees here. We do pick up the Kaisa 2, which we can move the Gwynsu's over to. Gwynsu's not the best Kaisa item in the world, but it'll do the job. It's not the worst, and so she'll at least do some decent damage. And with the Pantheon 2, we actually have a little bit of a front line, so hopefully we can save some HP. Hopefully we can not get cleared in some of these fights. That's our only dream here, is to just not get 10-0'd every single fight. If you win any fight with this setup, you are overjoyed. To be fair, we are fighting just a Veigar 2 level 5 player aboard, so I think we might actually be able to win this with our board here. And yeah, we do. Oh, that is such a nice win for us. This is going to make our Fast 9 so much easier. The next question is going to be, at this point, our Fast 9 is actually looking very, very reasonable. I think we will get there with a decent amount of HP. 2 questions pop up, right? Is when are you going Fast 9? Are we doing this on 4-5? The kind of like fast, once again, almost like Setsuko style Fast 9 that we've talked about, is just send it on 4-5 so that you can hit these kind of contested units. Though nowadays, I mean, people aren't that like contesting Nunu that hard, so you might be able to skip on that guy. Not worry about having to send it early. Or do we want to do it a little bit later with more gold so that we can reach something really, really strong? I will say Kaisa doing a great job here, but sadly cannot beat this giant Urgot here, so rest in peace. I guess you take Storm X here, right? I mean, I don't think Random Emblem is very good for Fast 9 in general. I don't think any of these are going to do anything. Did we take Storm Hex here? I cannot see our player. We're in the middle of a bunch of people, but the purple orb will be Storm Hex, and it is. And also, you'll be able to see Storm Hex over there. Great pickup from our shop here as well. We find a Riven here who fits Timebreaker on the board. And talking about potentially Setsuko style, I think this level up here makes perfect sense, fitting the 3 Timebreaker, and I've talked about this before. 3 Timebreaker is an amazing trait to get in when you are trying to go Fast 9, because it gives you more rerolls to play with. Or, I mean, if we do somehow win a fight here, which would be pretty unlikely, but not impossible. I mean, this fight's close. I'm going to be a nice win for the EXP, but the EXP, right? The EXP is huge to be able to get from any single win that you pick up here. It's so nice to be able to all of a sudden just, okay, well, I lose a fight, I get rerolls, especially next stage. Losing a fight is worth 2 rerolls next stage, which is just absolutely colossal. So hopefully, I mean, we're guaranteed actually to, either win or lose, because that's how fights go in TFT. There are no draws. Well, there actually are kind of draws, except well, we don't have to get into that. We are going to continue to chill on this board here. Looks like my team planner is actually for a Master Yi comp now that I think about it, because I have the TK in there, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, this was my Yi game that I played in tournament that just was somehow an absolute disaster. That some guy held 5 Yis, man. I mean, what was I supposed to do? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're going to continue to just chill on this board here. Certainly going to wait until 4-5. The question is, can we send it as soon as 4-5, or are we going to have to sack the rest of, throughout this stage, because it'll be a little bit sketch. We do pick up the TK, probably saw the team planner there. And we have to figure out items here as well. This is one of the biggest struggles of Fast 9 this patch, is making sure there is no room wasted in your items. If you make a bad item that doesn't do anything, you are going to just die, because it's very close. With the strength of Fast 9, you must be as strong as possible with the items you have, or else you are going to just you're going to just lose fights you otherwise win. We do end up making the double Gwynce's Rage Blade here, with the idea is that Vex can never have too much attack speed, so we will go for that. Last augment here, Little Buddy's Bronze for Life, Mace's Will. Am I crazy, or is Mace's Will actually a good option here? Bronze for Life, the version that we're going for, it's okay, but I don't think amazing. Little Buddies, once again, I don't think we're actually going to play that many low-cost units. We'll see what version Ox wants to go for here, but I'd look at Mace's Will. And then Swordsmith here. Oh, this is perfect, actually. Yeah, Swordsmith's such a good pickup here. It's items. It's exactly what you need in this spot here. We're going to make it to the board. Guaranteed. We have 17 rolls here. The question is, are we going to have good enough items and enough items to itemize all of these units? And this is honestly a really good cache from Swordsmith here. We get the Gunblade, which can go on to the Vex, and then we get the Sterix, which can go into a Fiora, it can go into a Graves, any kind of melee unit. We are playing this, I think, we'll see. We are holding on to the Nova unit, so it is looking like one of these Nova Fast 9 style options that we've talked about before. The old school Vanguard's board is just not as strong anymore, because Nunu is just not that good. Though you do oftentimes play Nunu on this board. We'll see what exact board that Ox wants to go for here. If we want to fit the stuff like the Graves, if we want to play more for Fiora, do you want to fit Morgana, Jhin? There's so many little options you can make in what 5 costs you play on this board, because there's so many that you can play here. 83 gold and gonna be 25 rerolls here. It's a little sketch, honestly. The main problem is you don't have the gold for it. We'll see if we do want to 4-5 it. We could sack 2 more and have way more resources to go, but we'll be quite low here. So big choice coming up here. Do we want to just... I just don't think you can send it next round. I don't think you have the... You'd love like gold here, but we don't have that either. We've already made Sunfire, so Solar Hex seems pretty bad. Losing 5 Tactician HP is really rough as well, though. What do we take here? Yeah, we do take the item here with the 5 Tactician HP attached to it, which almost feels like we're going to have to send it. The upside is we did win that one fight 4-1. So I think, yeah, we can actually sack 1 more here, right? Because we got that extra EXP, and next round is actually going to be interval here. Okay, so I could see that, sack 1 more here, and then send it the round after that. It's I'm not comfortable waiting until 5-1 here, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, 40 HP here. Hopefully we can kill a lot here. We'll see. There's someone else who's also looking, not really fast 90 actually. They just have the Graves on their board, which is kind of annoying if we want to play that, but not the end of the world. And now we will see. Is this the round we do it? Yes, this is the round we do it. Let's bring it back to 1x speed here, because this is going to be a very big turn here. Gonna send it down completely here. Find some pieces of stuff. We find the Nunu too very quickly. And yep, full sell the board here. Graves, Fiora gonna come in here. Has the Morgana as well. Once again, the team planner is very confusing, but it'll be fine. Morg 2 gets picked up here. The Blitz as well, very nice. Gonna hold on to the Graves pair here. Finds this guy, the Shen. We have not found Atrox yet, which is a little scary. That is one guy who you definitely want on this board here. He is just playing Rammus for now, and this is the board that we end up in. And it's kind of funny we rotate into another guy who is holding on to Shen here, which is pretty annoying for us. We almost found everything. We did not actually find the Atrox though, it's really rough. He's a very very good Bastion on your board and a very, very good Nova effect. So we're going to roll down one more. Do find the Vex here. 13 rolls left. We'd love some gold. I mean, this is perfect, right? TG. Only problem is you can't go for a... Wow, we skipped that. I'm quite surprised, actually. I thought for sure just TG plus gold would be good, but no. We want to roll for just as many... Once again, we talked about items as possible here. So yeah, we're just going for the ton of items here in this spot here. Pick up Assault Frame here. How do I know that that was Assault Frame? Because I checked while I was looking at this VOD. But it is a little bit sad that you can't see it that easily on Spectator mode. Going to continue to roll down here. We find the Graves too. 4 more rolls left. We are 15 HP. We could die at any moment here. So we are going to roll down here. And yes, sell the Blitzcrank off to pick up the Vex. So we made it. We made it to this board. It is interesting, I would say, the priority that Ox has here on units. I've seen a lot of people... you know, play more for different type of Graves upgrades now that they nerfed Assault Frame pretty hard here, or really just a lot of the upgrades for Assault Frame, stuff like the emergency shield. I don't know why I want to call it emergency teleport. Is it called that? But the emergency one, that one got nerfed pretty hard. A lot of the ones on this kind of level got nerfed, but we would still rather play for the Graves here. I believe we take Melt through here. I do end up, hovering it over here and checking it because I'm a beast. I like to have these VODs be automated, but hey, I was watching it just on my computer here, so I went to go check it. So hey, not bad here. But yeah, we can continue just on this board for now here. The Vex, especially with the Storm Hex, is going to be a beast, and we have reached this board, and so we should start winning a lot of these fights. But yeah, I mean, as far as stuff that I would say so far, I'm seeing that's like very interesting that Ox does, like differently from other players. It's still the, and I believe we take Grav Booster here. We take Grav Booster here. I remember up to this point. We're still playing this this very solid fast 9 board that everyone is playing towards. You play the 2 Nova and then fit everything else onto this board and, do a great job with it. The other stuff that's interesting is, one, we are angling this from 2-1. Once again, it's almost like I'm watching Vietnamese Setsuko here, because this guy is just literally from 2-1. This was his game plan, is I'm going to play fast 9. Was really open to playing some interesting openers. The 4 Dark Star actually, I think, was really impactful in allowing us to stabilize this game. Does still want to go, like mid-stage 4, doesn't want to wait all the way until 5-1, similar to Setsuko, so that we can get to this fast 9 board. And yeah, I think the biggest thing is the belief still in this Assault Frame Graves. I think a lot of people have gone back to playing like Marksman Graves, which the stats actually look pretty decent on, or just the Spell Crit version, but no, still just playing for this, taking the Grav Booster, and yeah, playing Assault Frame Graves, I think, is actually really, really interesting here in a world where they nerfed this one pretty hard, but he says, nah, this thing's still broken. And yeah, I mean, aside from that, the focus on items was, I think, huge here. I will say, I am sorry for you guys. I did not check it after this because I had to go to the gym. So I'm going to assume it's Grav Booster here. I mean, we can see what the Graves does. If he zips around the board, then we can know that it's Grav Booster here. But I guess we'll see what happens, I guess. But for now, he's a beast here, doing a lot of work. We'll see on this takedown here. Looks like it wasn't actually Grav Booster because he isn't like jumping around the board, unless he just was jumping to his next target there. We win this fight, by the way, against the insanely strong Lulu reroll. I mean, just goes to show how strong this fast 9 board is. We just cleared them there, and yeah, we're looking at capping even higher here. I mean, I will say this augment, obviously, once you make it there... Oh! I was like, why are we playing Bard? It's to try to farm the dragon here. Look at this. We are trying to use Bard to print dragon here. Do not get it, sadly. Oh, would have been such good content, actually, if we had printed the dragon there. But no, opts to then cut the Bard. We're not going to get the Elder Dragon to play onto our board, sadly. We just get a last item for Fiora here. Spell Crit is built into this line via Akali, so Hodge really, really nice in this line, by the way. Rotate into, a person playing our usual line, Corki here, but I mean, I do think we should be strong enough to just absolutely clear them. The Graves doing a lot of work here. Yep, just blowing through them. That's going to be another win. Top 2 already locked in. Oh my god. Last upgrade here. Buckshot, maybe. I got to be real, honestly. Like I said, I did not check this last one. I apologize for you guys. But I mean, I still think the most interesting thing is the priority on this assault form Graves here as a duo carry on this board. All right, let's see if we can't beat this Vhagar 3-star board. Nunu Ball needs to roll. Okay, he does finally roll it. We do pick up that kill there, and the Fiora plus the Graves double duty here. Clear that player, and it is a dub for Oxface here. Yeah, I mean, just a very clean, very well played Fast 9 game. I do, once again, I think the Graves priority was really, really interesting. The augment selection, I think, all absolutely necessary, but just very confident, I would say. The idea of just, we're going to take these econ logs, we're going to play for Fast 9, and we made it, and it was pretty clean, honestly. Very, very well played. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, if you did, please like the video. Comment down below if you like this kind of review, if you want to see more interesting player reviews. I just have to set the recording program to record because it's like a little bit annoying to do, but I mean, it's cool to review a player who probably no one else, maybe if players on the Vietnamese server know this person. Also, if there's anyone who speaks Vietnamese and knows what the deal with this name is, please comment down below and let me know as well. Subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the videos. Once again, we're getting around 50K. It'll still be a little while probably before 50K, but I mean, honestly, if everybody watching this video right now hits subscribe, well, I don't know how many of you are unsubscribed, but if a decent number of you are unsubscribed, we could be 50K tomorrow. Could happen. Check out my Twitch. I didn't go live today. I am considering changing my streaming schedule to being Wednesday through Sunday, and just cutting Monday and Tuesday, and making Saturday, Sunday just my normal days, just because I usually end up streaming on weekends anyway with stuff like tournaments and things like that. So I think that might be my new stream schedule. So I might not be live tomorrow and Tuesday. I think I'm just going to be doing more. I'm actually recording this video during the time I would normally be streaming. And so it's actually kind of nice to get ahead and not be recording a video at midnight every single day. So I might do that. If I don't see you tomorrow, I will definitely see you guys all on Wednesday. The last thing is check out my Metafy down below. Got another group session every week on Thursday. Do a weekly group session for everyone in Tacticians University. Thursday, we're doing VOD reviews. So people can submit VODs and I will review them. People can ask questions. It's really, really fun. So go check that out if you are interested, or check out all my other regular coaching offerings. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.